up, YouTube family? It's Andrea here at VW Family Farm, and I'm going to try to talk really loud because our sound has been bad on the last few videos because it's windy here, and we've had suggestions of getting a little external fuzzy mic. We actually have one. It's just that windy around here. So we're going to take y'all around today, the kids and I, and give you some animal updates and show you how the animals are doing, talk about some we've scaled back on, and just in general let you know what's going on around here. So let's get started. All right, my first chore is feeding the meat chickens. These are Cornish crosses that we're going to be keeping for about 3 more weeks, and then we'll be processing. As we've told you, we've had some mishaps with the weather. It got cold here a couple times after it well should have been warm, and they piled up on each other. They even piled up on each other under some heat lamps, and a lot of them died. We started with 156, and I think we've got like 50 something left. So we lost like 100 birds this year. That's never happened to us before, but I think 50 something will still be enough for us, and I'm probably gonna call it quits after that for this year. I could raise another batch. I've done that in years past, but honestly this year with all the cow stuff we've got going on, I need a little bit of a break. So it's probably gonna be what it's gonna be this year, and we'll try again next year. So I'm gonna feed them first. As you can see, they're kind of messy. I move them about every other day, but these birds, in all honesty guys, they're just messy birds. They're not like laying hens. They're a lot more stinky. Just to be quite honest, they just poop a lot more. Thank you, Bob.
Okay, I'm fixing to feed the pigs, but as you can tell, they don't like to be without food. And I've already been out here to get the mule to move the cows once, so I've already had to feed them a bucket. We usually feed them 2, but since I've already fed them 1, I'm only gonna feed them 1 more.
So as you can see, we've got the boar and the sow in there with the piglets. The piglets really need to be weaned, but the boar and sow's pen we had to evacuate because when we laid the mile of water line, we had to cut the fences through their pasture. We just got them fixed. So we're about to wean these piglets. They're going, the boar and sow are gonna go out of this pen back to their other pen. And sorry, they're just loud. Pigs are loud when they're hungry. And now they're quiet. That's the #1 thing when people actually come to our farm. The very first thing every one of them says is, that is the biggest pig I've ever seen when they see our boar. But he's such a teddy bear. He's so docile. That's why we love this breed. Somebody found him a nice little house. What you got under there? Now I'm going to show you feeding some chicks. These are eggs we hatched. We showed y'all that we got from Jeff at Bobblehead, and some that a viewer, David Monroe, brought us at the Shindig. So anyway, they're super cute. They're all kinds of little Easter egger chicks. Don't know yet if they're hens or roosters. Time will tell. They're growing like crazy. There's 2 different ages in here, so you're going to see some bigger ones and some smaller ones, but I love all their colors. They're colored so cute. There we go. Lane always seems to find the kittens to play with.
Nah.
What you doing?
My first chore. I am doing our 4-H chicks. So the first thing that I do while Lane's feeding the pigs for the second time, I'll do these chicks.
So this is Lane and Emily's newest crop of 4-H chickens. These will be laying come fall.
Next are the milk calves. Since they're separated from their mamas, we gotta feed them, because they ain't getting all the milk.
This is totally free information, but just things I've learned from keeping dairy animals. You saw that little Jersey bull following Lane over there to eat. Jersey bulls have a reputation for being mean, and they earned that reputation. Not every one of them are mean, but you better keep your eye on little Jersey bulls, and especially big Jersey bulls, because they are the type that they could chase you through the fence. That's just, it's part of their personality. Now you may get one that's really docile. We've had a few that are super friendly and calm and everything, but they say you better keep your eye on a Jersey bull, and they say that for a reason. So just be careful if you're new to dairy animals. If you're thinking about getting a Jersey cow and you wind up getting a bull too, just keep your eye on them, especially around your kids. Okay, here's two ladies that honestly don't do a lot on this farm other than their pets, and we love them. All right, Emily's about to go feed the sheep and Katie, but before she does, I was gonna tell you, before Saturday, the epic cattle working day, after we got done that day, we went to a sheep and goat sale, and before that we had 23 animals in that pen, including Katie. That's goats, sheep, babies, rams, billies, all that. We are down to, we got rid of all goats and some sheep. We have 3 ewes, a ram, and we have a little ram lamb that we will be eating this fall. So we only have 5 animals plus Katie out there now. The pasture was just overgrazed. I was going crazy trying to keep all the hooves healthy. It's been so wet and just worms and all kinds of stuff. When you overgraze a pasture, there's all kinds of problems that come with it. Not to mention, that's one of the things we were scaling back on. Each animal has their own set of requirements, and we just needed to scale back on things that we were not utilizing, and goats had become one of those, and sheep were quickly becoming one. So Em, you about ready to go feed them?
Yeah.
Let's go, girl.
Now I usually go help Lane when he feeds our chickens.
As you can see, I'm just going to share this with y'all in case some of y'all have sheep and to help you out. I kept all white ewes. I had some awesome looking Holstein looking lambs this year, and I did not keep any of them. I kept one little ram lamb that's black and white, which we will wind up eating. But just from going to the sale and looking around, the lambs, the ewes that bring the most money, the sheep in general that bring the most money, right now anyway, are white. They look like Katahdins. So we figured that out this weekend. We did not know that before that. But the white ones seem to do way better at market. Now, if you're gonna be selling to people, like individuals, I would say the black and white ones probably would do better because they're awesome looking and people like color and they like spots and all those kinds of things. But at a sale barn, it seemed like the white ones brought a whole lot more money. And the things that brought top dollar, this is just an added piece of information, were boar goats. Those things were selling like hotcakes. I mean, they were selling for like $100 more a head than any other kind of goat. So if you're looking to get into goats for making money, boar goats are where it's at right now.
And here's sweet Katie.
All All right, now we're out here, last chore of the day. Of course, we have 151 cows, but these are our daily chores. And I did these all by myself while the kids were at camp. It wound up taking me about 45 minutes just for the daily feeding. So I appreciated them coming home. These are our laying hens. There's a bunch of them. I have no idea how many. I have a whole flock of Buff Orpingtons. The kids have a whole flock of Bovin Browns that they do for 4-H. And then I have Americanas from Jeff at Bobblehead. I have some from David Monroe, one of our nice viewers. Roosters out here, a Whiting True Blue, a Buff Orpington, and an Americana. So there is a ton of chickens out here. I also have about 4 barred rocks out here too. So there's a ton of chickens. We get like, I don't know, the kids could tell you because they take care of them, but maybe 5 dozen eggs a day, and then they sell those and I sell some to make money to keep feeding these chickens. So, but this is just a side note. Have y'all ever watched a chicken run? If you haven't, you should, because it is hilarious. I could watch chickens run on their 2 little legs all day long. It's so funny. All right, let's go get eggs. Oh wow, you're on a bunch. She's not happy. All right, so thanks for hanging out with us, doing chores with us. What are you gonna do now?
I get to move hay.
Whoopee!
Yay.
Lane is actually gonna work on moving hay off the fields we've already cut for hay and baled. And the next couple days, we are gonna be finishing our first cutting. We've got about, I think it's 30 more acres to cut and bale.
More
Yay!
fun.
And then we'll have the first cutting done. For at least a few weeks, we'll get a break. We are working towards this weekend as Father's Day weekend, hopefully having a weekend off. See this pool behind us? We've not even gotten in it, have we? Maybe we'll have time though. It's just now gotten hot enough though, to be honest with you. So, but I gotta go get Lane started in the back. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us, and God bless.